84. As we very quickly watch them here, Samuel Chebole Masai, the tall
National Stadium on this second day of the Kenya trials for the Olympics Games to be held in Paris, France, from the 26th of July this year. And of course, today we are doing the final day, and a couple of events lined up for you, and the team naming, of course, coming up later on in the day. And of course, on your screens at the moment is the 5,000 meters, a race that promises fireworks, because we have the likes of Jacob KROP, the likes of Yach Majok War of South Sudan, of course Daniel Kimayo, the 19-year-old, Stanley Waithakamburu, one of the prospects to watch, who trains in Japan. Of course, so many athletes with pedigree, CVs here at the Nyayo National Stadium on this bright, beautiful Saturday morning. And wherever you are, we are bringing you all this action courtesy of Athletics Kizia, National Olympic Committee of Kenya, and of course the Ministry of Sports, bringing you all the action live. And we'll be here until the PM, where the team naming shall be done. And of course, we'll be seeing who will be representing the country in the Olympic Games. Of course, this happens only once in 4 years, so stay tuned. And of course, if you want to come down to Nyayo Stadium, it's free of charge. You can come with your families, enjoy a full day of athletics action. But right now, it is the 5,000 meters, and of course, I'm not alone. I'm joined by Mr. Bernard Rotich, one of the best athletics pundits in the country, who will be taking us through the tidbits, especially in these 5,000 meters. Welcome, Bernard.
Thank you so much, Molemi. Good morning, viewers. It's another day, the second day, and of course the final day of the Olympic Games trials. And we are happy that the race has started on well, and we are happy the 5,000 meters men are now taking. This is the second lap. They are going for the second lap, and I'm happy. I can tell you the lineup today is good. We have world beaters here. Name them: Jacob KROP, Ismail Kipkurui, go to Gideon Brono, Daniel Kimayo, Stanley Waithaka, Emmanuel Maru, Emmanuel Kiplagat, all those big names, Samuel Chebole. Of course, I can tell you today we have siblings running here. We have Ronald KWEMOI and Samuel Chebole Masai. Those are brothers, and they are running. Of course, if I can mention, Ronald started running 1,500, but he has now transited to 5,000 meters. So we want to see, of course, he's second right now, if you can see the race, and we are expecting a good race today.
Of course, we are expecting a good race, and this is just the first race of the day. A couple of events coming up, including the long jump, which is currently taking place at the Karasarani Gymnasium. And we are also looking at the 400 meters hurdles, where we are expecting to see the likes of Wiseman Were, who already qualified to represent the country in the Olympics earlier on this year during the Kip Keino Classic. But then there is the javelin also taking place. It will be happening here at the Nyayo National Stadium, one of the few field events taking place here. And of course, the 400 meters men and women final very, very keenly. But if you're joining us, we are live from the Nyayo National Stadium with, of course, 2 laps to go, nothing much. This is where it all begins. And now, that is Daniel Kimayo, the 19-year-old. Nobody was talking much about him, but then he has a national crown, and of course the under-20 bronze medal. So you look at this is a pool of talent that, if at all they just get it right, then I'm sure of them finishing in the podium in Paris. But you look at them right now, Kimayo. I'm looking at Samuel Chebole Masai also in the mix. It's really close. Jacob KROP still in the picture. Samuel Mburu still hanging in there. That is Jacob KROP currently in the lead. Cornelius also in the lead. You look at that as they head to the bell, and this is going to be very, very interesting. And Jacob KROP in the lead currently, as it was predicted, a bronze medal in the World Championships, of course. And you look at this burst of pace from Kimayo. Jacob KROP still hanging in there. There is also Cornelius Kemboi. It is Kimayo and KROP. Ronald KWEMOI from the outside. KROP trying so hard to keep up with KWEMOI. It is KROP right now in the lead as they head towards the home stretch. Ronald KWEMOI trying to catch up with Jacob KROP. Who's going to take it home? It is going to be very, very interesting. Heading into the home stretch, it is the 5,000 meters final. This is the main event, the first event of the day. But then Ronald KWEMOI and Jacob KROP, each one of them trying so hard to outsmart each other. But it's Ronald KWEMOI who's going to take it home. Jacob KROP settles for second, and that is what we really expected, 13.27. It is a time that we can say was well timed. But then, what happens in this case?
Of course, if you see KWEMOI's time, he has already qualified. He has 13:02.56. Qualification mark is 13:05. Now, maybe for the second athlete, KROP, he has to now compete somewhere else before the deadline for the entries, because he has to really get that.